chosen one, you've won. Money will flow to you like water. Listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is not small, and if you miss this moment, you may overlook a blessing that was prepared for you long before you ever understood your own journey. You have reached a turning point where the struggle that once defined you no longer has authority over your future. I am telling you clearly that this victory is not symbolic, it is real, and it will begin to show itself in your life through provision, open doors, and unexpected flow. What you have endured has positioned you for a season where lack will no longer follow you, and what once felt distant will begin to move toward you with ease. Type Amen if you agree. I am speaking to you as the one who has watched every tear, every silent battle, and every moment when you felt like giving up but chose to stand anyway. The reason money will flow to you like water is not luck, and it is not coincidence. It is the result of a spiritual shift that has already taken place. You have passed tests that were never meant to break you but to refine you, and now the reward is beginning to take shape in ways you can touch and experience. This flow will not come from one source alone, it will come from multiple directions, and you will see how I have been working behind the scenes all along. What seemed delayed was actually being aligned, and now the alignment is complete. There were times when you questioned why things were so hard, why doors kept closing, and why opportunities slipped away just when you thought they were yours. I allowed those moments because I was protecting you from paths that would have drained you instead of building you. Now the path ahead carries a different weight, one of stability, growth, and abundance that does not fade quickly. You are stepping into a space where your efforts will finally meet the right timing, and the results will no longer feel distant or uncertain. This is the season where you begin to see the difference between struggle and divine provision. Before you continue, take a moment and show your faith by liking this video, because your agreement with what is being spoken opens your heart to receive it fully. You are not the same person you were when you first began this journey, and that change is the very reason this flow is now possible. I have shaped your mindset, strengthened your spirit, and taught you how to stand firm even when everything around you felt unstable. Money flowing to you like water means that the resistance you once faced is being removed, and what comes to you will come with less struggle and more clarity. You will begin to notice that things start working out in ways that feel natural instead of forced. This is not because life suddenly became easy, but because you have been prepared to walk in a different level of favor. Do not misunderstand this blessing as something temporary or fragile, because what I am giving you is built on a foundation that cannot easily be shaken. The flow will not only meet your needs, it will exceed them, and it will allow you to do things you once thought were out of reach. You will have the ability to help others, to create stability for yourself, and to move forward without the constant fear of lack. This is the kind of provision that changes not just your circumstances, but your confidence and your outlook on life. You will no longer feel like you are chasing something that keeps running away from you. There is a reason I am telling you to stay attentive right now, because the next steps you take will matter more than you realize. Opportunities will come, and they will not always look like what you expected, but they will carry the mark of my hand upon them. You will need to trust the direction you feel within, because I will guide you in ways that do not always make sense at first. This is where your faith becomes active, not just something you say, but something you live through your decisions. As you move with that trust, you will see how everything begins to connect. Type 777 if you trust God. I know there were moments when you felt overlooked, when it seemed like others were moving ahead while you were stuck in the same place. Those moments were not signs of failure. They were part of a process that was building something deeper within you. Now that process has reached a point where it begins to produce visible results, and those results will not be small. You will start to see progress in areas that once felt blocked, and you will understand why the waiting was necessary. What is coming requires the version of you that exists now, not the one you used to be. The flow of money in your life will not just be about numbers, it will be about freedom and peace. You will feel a shift in how you think about your future, and that shift will remove the fear that once held you back. Instead of worrying about what might go wrong, you will begin to expect things to work out in your favor. This expectation is not arrogance, it is confidence rooted in the understanding that I am with you. As long as you remain aligned with that truth, the flow will continue to find its way to you. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay grounded as this begins to unfold, because abundance can change people if they forget where it came from. I am calling you to remain humble, to remember the journey, and to use what you receive with wisdom. This is not just about receiving, it is about becoming a vessel that carries blessings into the lives of others as well. When you keep your heart in the right place, the flow will not stop, it will grow stronger. What you are stepping into is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of a new chapter where you finally see the fruit of everything you have endured. What is unfolding in your life now is not random, and it is not something that can be stopped by the same forces that once slowed you down. I am shifting your environment in ways that will make room for what you have been waiting for, even when you did not fully understand what you were waiting for. The flow that is coming will feel different from anything you have experienced before, because it will not come with the same resistance or confusion. You will notice a clarity in your decisions and a calmness in your spirit that tells you this is aligned and right. This is how you will know that what is happening is from me and not just a temporary moment. There is a deeper reason why money will begin to move toward you like water, and it is connected to the way your heart has been shaped through your struggles. You have learned patience when things were delayed, and you have learned endurance when things felt heavy. These lessons were not wasted, and they are now becoming part of the foundation that will sustain your blessing. Without that foundation, the flow would not last, but now it has somewhere to settle and grow. What you receive will not slip through your hands, it will remain and increase because you have been prepared to handle it. Type 1111 if you believe. I am also teaching you to recognize the difference between what is meant for you and what only looks appealing on the surface. Not everything that comes your way will carry the same purpose, and you will need to be attentive to the direction I am giving you. The right opportunities will come with a sense of peace, even if they require effort, while the wrong ones will carry a subtle tension that you can feel within. Trust that feeling, because it is one of the ways I guide you without needing to speak loudly. As you learn to follow that guidance, you will avoid distractions that could slow down your progress. The flow of provision in your life will also begin to affect the way you see yourself. You will no longer feel like someone who is always trying to catch up or prove their worth. Instead, you will begin to understand that you are already positioned for growth and success because of who you have become. This shift in identity is important because it changes how you respond to opportunities and challenges. When you see yourself differently, you act differently, and that creates a new pattern in your life. This pattern will support the flow instead of resisting it. There were moments when you felt like giving up completely, when the weight of everything became too much to carry. I saw those moments, and I strengthened you even when you did not realize it. Now you are standing in a place where those past struggles are turning into stepping stones instead of obstacles. The same experiences that once caused you pain are now giving you wisdom and resilience. This is why what is coming will not overwhelm you. It will fit into your life in a way that feels natural. You are ready for this, even if part of you still feels surprised. Type 1010 to receive blessings. As this new season unfolds, you will begin to notice that your efforts produce results more quickly than before. What used to take a long time will start to move faster, and what once required constant pushing will begin to flow with less resistance. This does not mean you will not need to act. It means your actions will be supported in a way they were not before. You will feel a sense of momentum building, and that momentum will carry you forward into greater opportunities. This is the rhythm of the flow that is being established in your life. I am also placing the right people around you, individuals who will support your growth instead of draining your energy. These connections will not always appear dramatic or obvious, but they will play an important role in your journey. Through them, doors will open, ideas will grow, and opportunities will take shape. Pay attention to the relationships that bring clarity and encouragement into your life. These are not accidents. They are part of the path I am creating for you. When you value and nurture these connections, they will become a source of strength. Do not be afraid of the changes that come with this flow, because change is part of the process of growth. Some things will need to shift in order to make space for what is coming, and that may feel uncomfortable at times. Trust that every change has a purpose, even if you do not see it immediately. I am not removing anything from your life without a reason, and I am not adding anything without intention. Everything is being arranged to support the next level you are stepping into. When you trust this process, you will move through it with confidence instead of fear. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You will also begin to experience a sense of peace that does not depend on your circumstances. This peace will come from knowing that you are no longer walking alone and that everything is being guided with care. Even when challenges arise, they will not shake you in the same way they once did. You will face them with a steady heart and a clear mind, knowing that they are temporary. This inner stability is one of the greatest gifts I am giving you, because it allows you to enjoy the blessings without constant worry. It is a sign that you are truly stepping into a new way of living. Remember that this flow is not only about receiving, it is also about learning how to manage what you receive with wisdom. I am calling you to be mindful of your choices, to use what you have in ways that create lasting value. When you approach your resources with intention, they will continue to grow and multiply. This is how the flow becomes sustainable, not just a moment of abundance, but a continuous stream. You have the ability to build something meaningful with what you are given, and I am guiding you in that process. There is a quiet confidence that will begin to rise within you, a sense that you are finally where you are meant to be. This confidence will not come from external validation, but from an inner knowing that everything is aligning. You will carry yourself differently, speak with more certainty, and act with greater clarity. Others will notice this change, even if they cannot fully understand it. It will be a reflection of the transformation that has taken place within you. This is part of the evidence that your season has changed. Stay aware of the small signs along the way, because they will confirm that you are moving in the right direction. Sometimes the most important shifts are not loud or dramatic, but quiet and consistent. A new idea, an unexpected opportunity, or a moment of clarity can all be signs that the flow is increasing. When you recognize these signs, you will feel encouraged to keep moving forward. They are reminders that I am present in every step you take. Nothing about this journey is happening without purpose. As you continue, you will begin to see how everything connects, how each experience has played a role in bringing you to this point. What once felt confusing will start to make sense, and what once felt like a delay will reveal itself as preparation. This understanding will bring you a deeper level of peace and gratitude. You will no longer question your path in the same way, because you will see the evidence of my guidance. This clarity will strengthen your trust and keep you aligned with the flow. The flow that is coming into your life will require you to stay grounded, because it will test not your strength, but your ability to remain wise in the middle of increase. You are no longer in a season where survival is your focus. You are stepping into a season where stewardship becomes your responsibility. What you do with what you receive will shape what continues to come. There is a quiet transformation happening within you that others may not fully understand, but it is very real. You are learning to trust without needing constant proof, and you are beginning to move with a sense of direction that does not depend on external approval. This inner alignment is what allows the flow to remain steady, because it keeps you from chasing what is not meant for you. When your focus is clear, your path becomes simpler, even if it is not always easy. This clarity is one of the greatest gifts I am giving you in this season. Type 2222 to receive miracles. The resources that are coming into your life are not meant to overwhelm you, they are meant to support the vision that is forming within you. You will begin to see possibilities that once felt out of reach, and those possibilities will begin to take shape in practical ways. This is not about sudden change without purpose, it is about steady growth that builds something meaningful over time. You are being guided to create, to expand, and to move forward with intention. Each step you take will add to what is being built, and nothing will be wasted. I am also teaching you to let go of the fear that once held you back from stepping fully into your potential. That fear was rooted in past experiences, in moments where things did not work out the way you hoped. But you are no longer in that place, and those experiences do not define your future. As you release that fear, you make space for confidence to grow, and that confidence will carry you into new opportunities. You will begin to act with a sense of assurance that feels natural instead of forced. This is the sign that you are truly moving forward. There will be moments when you are tempted to doubt what is happening, especially when things begin to change quickly. In those moments, remember that the pace of your life is shifting because you are ready for it. What once took years may now take months, and what once felt impossible will begin to feel achievable. Do not let doubt slow you down when the flow is increasing. Trust that the speed of your progress is part of the plan. You are not being rushed, you are being elevated. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. The people who come into your life during this time will play an important role in your journey, even if that role is not immediately clear. Some will bring opportunities, others will bring support, and some will bring lessons that help you grow. Pay attention to how these connections make you feel, because your spirit will recognize what is aligned with your path. When you surround yourself with the right influences, your growth becomes more stable and your direction becomes clearer. This is how I guide you through relationships as well as circumstances. You will also begin to notice a change in how you handle challenges, because challenges will still come, but they will not carry the same weight they once did. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you will approach them with a calm and steady mindset. You will see solutions where you once saw obstacles, and you will act with confidence instead of hesitation. This shift in perspective is a reflection of the growth that has taken place within you. It is proof that you are no longer the same person who struggled to move forward. As the flow of money increases in your life, I am calling you to remain mindful of your intentions. Do not allow the increase to distract you from what truly matters, and do not lose sight of the purpose behind what you are receiving. When your intentions remain pure, the flow will continue to grow in a healthy and balanced way. You will be able to enjoy what you have without becoming consumed by it. This balance is essential because it keeps you aligned with the source of your blessing. There is also a deeper level of peace that will begin to settle within you, a peace that is not easily shaken by external circumstances. This peace comes from knowing that you are supported and guided, even when things are not fully clear. It allows you to move forward without constant worry, and it gives you the strength to face whatever comes your way. This is not something that can be taken from you, because it is rooted in your connection with me. As long as you remain connected, this peace will remain with you. The journey ahead will continue to unfold in ways that reveal new layers of growth and opportunity. You will discover strengths within yourself that you did not fully recognize before, and you will begin to use those strengths in ways that create real impact. This is not just about personal success. It is about becoming someone who can make a difference in the lives of others. The flow you are experiencing is part of that purpose, because it gives you the resources to act and to create. You are being equipped for something greater than yourself. Stay attentive to the guidance you receive, because it will continue to lead you in the right direction. Sometimes that guidance will come as a quiet thought, a strong feeling, or a clear sense of what you need to do next. Trust those moments, because they are part of how I communicate with you. When you follow that guidance, you will find yourself moving with confidence and clarity. This is how the flow becomes not just something you receive, but something you move within. I am lifting a weight off your life that you carried for longer than you should have, and you will begin to feel that release in your thoughts, your decisions, and your daily experiences. This is not just about receiving more, it is about finally moving without the constant pressure that once followed you. You are entering a space where things begin to breathe again. The flow that is coming will not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it will appear in quiet ways that you might overlook if you are not paying attention. A new idea that brings clarity, a connection that leads to opportunity, or a moment where something finally makes sense can all be part of this flow. These are not random events. They are part of the way I guide you step by step. When you begin to recognize these moments, you will understand how closely I am working within your life. The more aware you become, the stronger your confidence will grow. Type 222 to claim miracles. You have reached a point where your mindset is beginning to match the level of provision that is coming to you. Before this, even if the flow had arrived, it would not have stayed because your thoughts were still shaped by past limitations. But now there is a shift happening within you, and that shift is allowing you to receive without fear and to hold without doubt. You are beginning to believe in what is possible for your life, and that belief is opening doors that once remained closed. This is why the timing of this season matters so much. There is also a sense of alignment forming between your actions and your purpose. You are no longer moving randomly or reacting to everything around you. You are beginning to move with intention. This intention will guide your choices and help you avoid distractions that could pull you away from your path. When you act with purpose, the results become more meaningful and more consistent. This is how the flow becomes steady instead of unpredictable. You are learning to move in a way that supports your growth. You will notice that your relationship with time begins to change as well. What once felt rushed or delayed will start to feel balanced, and you will no longer feel like you are always behind. Instead, you will begin to feel like you are moving at the right pace, even when things take time to unfold. This sense of timing is part of the alignment that is taking place in your life. It allows you to trust the process without constantly questioning it. When you trust the timing, you remove unnecessary stress from your journey. Type yes to receive miracles. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There were seasons where you felt like you were doing everything right but still not seeing the results you hoped for. Those seasons were not wasted, and they were not signs that you were on the wrong path. They were part of a deeper preparation that was shaping your character and your understanding. Now that preparation is beginning to show its value, and you will start to see how it supports what is coming. The effort you put in during those times is now becoming part of your strength. Nothing you went through has been lost. As the flow of money increases, you will also begin to see new responsibilities forming in your life. These responsibilities are not meant to burden you. They are meant to give direction to what you are building. You will have opportunities to create stability, not only for yourself, but for others as well. This is part of the purpose behind what you are receiving. When you embrace these responsibilities with the right mindset, they will become a source of fulfillment instead of pressure. You are being trusted with more because you are ready for it. There will be moments when you look back at your past and feel a sense of disbelief at how far you have come. What once felt impossible will become part of your reality, and that realization will strengthen your gratitude. This gratitude is important because it keeps your heart aligned with the source of your blessing. When you remain grateful, you stay connected to the flow in a deeper way. It reminds you that what you have is not something you created alone. This awareness will keep you grounded as you move forward. I am also guiding you to be wise with your energy, because where you place your attention will influence what grows in your life. Focus on what is building you up, what is moving you forward, and what is aligned with your purpose. When you direct your energy in the right places, the results will follow naturally. You will not need to force outcomes, because your focus will create momentum on its own. This is part of the flow you are learning to move within. It is both external and internal at the same time. The changes happening within you will begin to reflect in the way others see you as well. They will notice your confidence, your clarity, and your ability to remain steady even when things are uncertain. This presence will draw opportunities toward you, because it shows that you are ready for more. You will not need to convince anyone of your worth, because it will be evident in how you carry yourself. This is the result of the transformation that has taken place within you. It is visible even when you do not speak about it. Do not allow fear of losing what you gain to take hold in your mind, because that fear can create resistance where there should be flow. Trust that what is meant for you will remain, and what is not will be replaced with something better. This trust allows you to move freely, without holding on too tightly to anything. When you release that fear, you create space for the flow to continue without interruption. This is how you maintain balance in the middle of abundance. You are learning to receive and release at the same time. There is also a deeper sense of purpose unfolding in your life, one that goes beyond personal gain. You will begin to see how your growth can influence and support others, and that realization will bring a new level of fulfillment. The resources you receive will give you the ability to act on that purpose in practical ways. This is part of the design behind what is happening in your life. You are not only being blessed, you are being positioned to bless others as well. This is where your journey begins to expand beyond yourself. As you continue to move forward, you will find that your confidence is no longer fragile or dependent on circumstances. It will be rooted in a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. This confidence will guide your actions and help you make decisions that support your growth. You will no longer hesitate in the same way, because you will trust yourself more fully. This is a sign that you are stepping into a new level of maturity. It is part of the transformation that has been taking place. The flow of money that is entering your life will begin to connect with your purpose in ways that feel natural and meaningful. It will not feel forced or disconnected from who you are, because it is being aligned with your path. You will start to see how your skills, your experiences, and your ideas come together to create opportunities. These opportunities will not only bring provision, they will bring fulfillment, because they are tied to what you were meant to do. This is where abundance and purpose meet, and it is a powerful place to stand. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There will be moments when you realize that what once seemed difficult is now something you handle with ease. This change will surprise you, because it will show you how much you have grown without always noticing it. The challenges that once drained your energy will now become tasks you can manage with clarity and focus. This is the result of the strength that has been built within you over time. You are no longer reacting from a place of fear, you are responding from a place of understanding. That difference will shape everything that follows. I am also guiding you to recognize the value of consistency, because it will play a key role in maintaining the flow you are stepping into. It is not only the big decisions that matter, but the small actions you take each day. These actions will create a pattern, and that pattern will support your growth over time. When you remain consistent, you build momentum, and that momentum keeps the flow moving. This is how you turn opportunity into lasting results. You are learning to build, not just to receive. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a level of discipline that is beginning to rise within you, and it will help you navigate this season with wisdom. This discipline is not about restriction, it is about focus and intention. It allows you to make choices that support your long-term growth instead of short-term satisfaction. As you follow this discipline, you will see how your efforts begin to multiply in value. What you invest your time and energy into will begin to return more than you expect.